Hello, it's my fucking fourth time recording this. So I just want to do a trade recap for Friday last week. I caught two trades today. I got around 320 points worth on NQ. Past three alpha evaluations, made like 9K on my funded futures. So I just want to make this video. So first trade, first of all, we had our first accumulation range, last leg, structure broken right here. So that was where I marked out my leg. Hold on, was there SMT? Yeah, there was SMT, so this would have been a good leg. And it gave literally three trades. You could take a trade right here. Took the OTE of this leg. Took OTE of this leg. I didn't take these trades, but let me just show you guys. Oops. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. So, fuck, where is it? So, yeah. At OT release leg, you could have taken CISD trade right here. Center off of here. Stop loss here. Ride it into a 2, which should hit. But you probably would have stop broke even there. Okay, and then -2. I don't know what happened here, but it did try to cap the market, but it failed. And our max expansion range, I did add one more standard deviation to this, -3.75. Basically just the CE of -4 and -3.5. I find it very useful, so I decided to add that there. And as you can see, it delivered some trades, this trade right here, and then this trade right here that I took. So the reason I took this trade right here, even though it's outside of the standard deviation, is because this standard deviation held up quite a bit. When a standard deviation holds up like this, it's very common for it to re-meet these zones and then give you another entry. So that's what I did. And on the 1 hour, I took the CE of this order block right here, this bearish order block. So I just set a limit right there, and boom, it just delivered 150 points, 160 points. So yeah. And actually, I want to talk about concept that's very important in trading. Okay, it's quite rare, but do you see how this candle has absolutely no upper wick? This candle right here, that is what you would call a devil's mark. Okay, this would be a devil's mark. This devil's mark was the strongest drawn liquidity of the day. So here's hold on, do I even have the template for it? No. Okay, so it was on up to the 4-hour time frame. Actually, when this appears, you never want to trade unless it's towards this area. Now, since it's on the bearish side of the candle, it's called an angel's mark. So if it's on the bullish area of the candle, it's called an angel's mark. It's on the bearish area, I guess, of the candle, it would be called a devil's mark. Okay, so it's like angel, devil. Okay, so in for the angel's mark, it aligned with the CE of the 1 hour order block. Aligned with the CE of the 1 hour order block, so I just set my limit right there. After we swept it, I just took a trade. And there was also SMT with ES. SMT with ES at this high. So it was just insane trading conditions for a no news Friday, honestly. And I rode it until daily open. So yeah, that was my first trade of the day. And then since this, I would count this as like an entire accumulation range. As you can see, it was choppy, not really defined highs and lows. So I went on to the 5-minute time frame and I marked out this break of structure here with my standard deviation. So oops. So as you can see, this is where the break of structure occurred. So right here. So you'd mark out your standard deviation from the SMT high. Remember, always the SMT high to the break of structure. So I marked it out there. We tried to cap the market at -2, but it didn't. I didn't take a trade here. At the max expansion, we filled 4 hour. We filled a 4 hour. We also filled a 1 hour, a lot of 1 hours actually. A 1 hour bullish value gap, and we tapped the OB here. I think it's a 4 hour OB. Hold on. Where is it? Fucking what time frame was it? I think it was a 30-minute. Yeah, it was a 30-minute OB. And it was also in the OTE of this range. So, you know, I use OTE quite a bit. I'll make a video on OTE pretty soon. So yeah, it lined up with the OTE. You know, this was just 2 A+ standard deviation trades you could take this day. So I just limited at -3.5. You could have limited the OB, which is, it was honestly better, but yeah, I would have limited at the OB, but I entered at -3.5. Had a 15-point stop, no, 10-point stop, sorry. 10-point stop, and it just delivered 150 points. So I aced, hold on, sorry, fucking. You could have took profit at the daily open. I wouldn't have, you know, traded too late since it was getting into, like, you know, like the later time of the session. So I just exited when it created SMT with ES at this fair value gap. So yeah, those were the 2 trades for today. As you can see, there was like no entry triggers at all in the lower time frame because, well, today was just fucking amazing, honestly. So yeah, pretty short video. I'll be making sure to upload more often. I swear, I've been busy with school and shit and all my family. So yeah, I'll probably make a video next on first presented SMT legs. I like to use those too. You could, so I mean, I'm just gonna provide an example right here actually. Let's go down to the 5-minute. So I mean, yeah, you would have marked this out, and yep, as you can see, that hit too. I'll make a video on this pretty soon, but yeah, there's not be much else to say. I can make a video on how to actually enter off CISDs, since I see a lot of people, they like to enter when, you know, just, hold on. Let's go down to like a lower time frame. Actually, no. So people that like to enter off CSDs, like let's say this is a candle, okay, and then there's a CSD, right? Or what do you think is a CISD? This doesn't make sense. So this, you would think this is a CISD, right? But what you fail to realize is that this is gonna get you raped. Okay, it's gonna get you fucking raped. So you have to make sure that one, it's delivering off a PD array. So that's why you see CSDs as an entry trigger, because we're always delivering off of a PD array, right? And 2, it basically, like, it closes above like candles, like hold on, like right here, the last leg is basically like a break of structure with no close above the wick, right? So this would be CSD right? I don't know, I'm just fucking yapping at this point, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, don't do the CSDs like that. I just thought I should share that with you guys real quick before I end the video. So, yeah, those are 2 trades for Friday. I swear I'll be uploading more, and yeah. Peace.